Let's go swimming in the sea. How I wish you were here with me. It's breakfast with Bob.
Thank you, Poncho Man. Welcome back, everybody. Day one, Breakfast with Bob from Huggo's on the Rocks. My name is Bob Babbitt, brought to you by Master Spas SFuels Go Longer, HOKA Let's Fly, deboer wetsuits, Form Smart Swim Goggles, Zoot Sports, original triathlon brand, Quintana Premium Sports, and of course our Challenged Athletes Foundation. Our next guest, Jocelyn McCauley, joins us. How you doing, Jocelyn?
Good. How you doing, Bob?
I am spectacular. And you've become a native. You're here for how long?
I've been here for 3 weeks. Yeah, it's been really, really awesome. Like I looked at my races that I've done really well at lately.
Yeah.
Like I've done really well at Ironman Texas. I've done really well at New Zealand and things like that. And I've made those places like a home to me. And I feel like when I land at those places, like my soul just feels happy. Right. And so I haven't ever felt that coming to Kona, like where I'm just like land and you just like, as Meredith Kessler would say, my chi was just perfect. and I haven't felt that coming to Kona. And so I wanted to make some good memories here of training, some, just like love it and just ingrain it in my soul. And I really feel like I've done that.
It's fascinating you say that because we were just interviewing Mark Allen a little bit ago. And even though he's won 6 times here, he had it was the 7th time before he finally won.
Yeah.
Because he had bad luck after bad luck and bad luck. And he said, I needed to embrace the island.
Yes.
I needed to come here and really spend time and people feel like I was part of it and understand that some stuff was going to go wrong. And Madame Pele, who knows what she's going to dish out. But I had to be ready for everything and anything.
Well, so not only that, but my family came out way earlier than they ever have. So they came out at the beginning of last week.
Yes.
And so I was able to spend, we went to, I think, 5 different beaches last week together with them. And so, not just embracing it with the training, but embracing the island, just, loving it and just really finding the joy here. It's been awesome. We were at the old airport beach the other day, and there's this rock out there, and we just thought it was a really cool rock. So we went out and explored this rock. Well, I learned later that this rock actually has a face, and the face faces one of the volcanoes, and it's Madame Pele looking over her island, and then the other one is her daughter looking over the other volcano. And so we went and communed with Madame Pele.
Did you get out to the volcano and out that way as far?
No,
that's a long drive.
Yes, we might do it after the race. We haven't made those plans yet. We'll see how I'm feeling.
The thing that impressed me this year is we were just interviewing Christian Blumenfeld, and we were talking about Super League, and he said, most races I go to, there's probably a 90-95% chance I'm going to win those races. I come to Super League because there's probably a 20% chance, and I have to get better at the stuff I'm not good at.
Yeah.
Right? And when I see you doing, PTO, people know you as an Ironman person, distance person.
Yeah.
When you go to PTO, European Open, US Open, Asian Open, those are ITU athletes, Olympians, right? Really fast twitch characters.
For sure.
Right? And 10th, 19th, and 18th. But those are when you're racing those guys, and there's 40 of the best women in the world who are trying to go to Paris, you learn from those races.
Yeah, those were all not great results, but very learning results, like you said. And it was really awesome. And the more that you race something, the more that you understand it, and the more that you're able to progress and everything. And I just really wanted this year to be all about championship races, right? The PTO races are all championship level races.
Yes.
They all are massive, high caliber races. And then the other race that I did was Ironman Texas.
Yeah.
And that was the America's Championship this year. And so, and then Kona, obviously a championship race.
You think?
And then my plan was to do Ironman Israel, and
I'm not sure if that's going to be happening right now.
I don't think that is going to happen, and my heart goes out to all of the Israelis out there and anyone who has family and friends out there.
So Texas has meant a lot to you, right? You won there last year. You got 3rd there this year. What is it about that race that really suits you?
I'm from Texas.
Hello, McFly. Okay.
Yeah. So, it's about an hour and a half away from my hometown of College Station.
So you have a cheering section.
Yeah, well, and I've made it my training grounds. So I actually went down there for 10 days before I came to Kona and trained down there for 10 days. And Oh my gosh, like Texas is like on fire like this summer. It's just been above 100 every single day. It's more humid than it is here. And so when I came here, I was like, I'm a little cold. Like,
It's a little chilly.
Yeah.
I need a sweater.
Exactly. I wake up and I put my sweatshirt on in the morning. So I'm like Annie Hogg. Like she is always in a sweatshirt and pants.
Always.
Like, always. So yeah. So I think that's just, I've made it a great training ground. I have a family that actually Ironman hooked me up with as a homestay back in 2015.
Still your homestay.
They're family. They're not my homestay. They are family to me now. The Quins, they're awesome. We've traveled together. We've done races together. We're planning on doing Maryland together next year. So it's just so fun. Like it's amazing what this community does to bring, everyone together.
So being here, and what is it about this particular race that you think suits you?
I think that you can make any race suit you.
Okay.
I think what you were kind of saying about those PTO races, like you race and you learn and then you make them suit you, right? Like my last PTO race was 10th in Asia. I ended up sick at that race, but ended up still being able to get a 10th out of that with my best result this year in those races. And so I think that says a lot of like racing and then making it suit you. And so, I mean, I love the ocean swim. Having some extra floatiness is always good for me. Like, I'm not a horrible swimmer, but I'm not a Lucy Charles.
But you're a hell of a cyclist and runner.
I am a heck of a cyclist. I love riding. So my bike is fast, and I love riding my Ventum. And I would just go out all day on my bike, to be honest. I just love it so much. And I grew up a runner. And so then I'm a good runner too. And I haven't been able to show my run in the last couple of years after having my second child, Sydney. And yeah, she's sitting over there. Yeah, you. And, having children is not the easiest thing. They say it's a natural thing, but I don't know about that. And so, my first kid was easy. My second kid just made it a little tougher. But I think I have my run coming back for sure. And I hope to be able to display that on October 14th.
The other race that Ironman New Zealand you were mentioning, that makes you smile. There's something special about that race.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm guessing you have a great homestay as well there.
Yeah, I've stayed with a few people actually out there, and I've made some friends that are still friends to this day. And I was just messaging with one of them like a week or so ago. So yeah, I think the people of New Zealand are kind of like, they just embrace everyone.
Right.
They make, the only word that I can think of that defines New Zealand is love. And so when that happened in Christchurch, the shootings in Christchurch,
yes.
I was appalled. I couldn't believe what that happened, because that was not New Zealand,
right.
and all of the New Zealanders were just appalled too, because it doesn't define them. It doesn't define who they are. It's just love and embrace, and all of those people are amazing.
So for you, you've been here for a number of weeks. The big race is Saturday. Yes, about time, right? You love racing.
I love racing.
Right? Isn't there something special about just being out there and when you go into it going, I want to finish top 5, I want to finish top 10. How do you approach these races?
Yeah, I have always hated the stereotypical, I'm going to go out there and try my hardest.
Yeah.
Even though that's what we tell my daughter to do when she does gymnastics. Try your hardest, do your best, smile lots, have fun.
Right.
And that's what I'm going to do, but I do want to be top 5.
Yeah, of course you do.
Yeah.
Right.
Why would you go to a championship race and not want to be good?
I love that. Jocelyn, it is always such a treat to get to chat with you.
Thank you. It's always fun to chat with you, and I can't wait to see you in Boise.
We're going to be in Boise for the grand opening of our CAF field house November 9th and 10th.
It is a beautiful building.
Have you seen
what
it?
I've seen. Yeah,
pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Love it. Jocelyn McCauley has been our guest. Poncho Man, take us out.
Let's take a swim in the sea. I wish you were here with me. It's breakfast with Bob.
Thank you, Poncho Man.